Alright.
Alright, everybody, we are
Welcome.
live. We got dog cam.
Yeah.
Here's a good boy.
You guys like Gergie's new haircut? Freshly styled do.
I guess I gotta make sure I get this into the Discord. Here.
Who you want?
It's cuddle time. Oh, because of the camera, you're like way off. Yeah, you basically have to just lean all the way back to be in the camera shot.
Yeah, I mean that's how I intended it, so that I could sit comfortably. But
Cookie, you're just a butt.
yeah.
You're just a butt. Aww. He's going where the pets are.
Come here, buddy.
Alright, guys. So, we're playing some Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Yeah, huh? Fun fact, launch the game, it launches in window mode. Does not give you like the options to change how it presents itself. It's a huge clusterfuck, but we'll figure this out a little bit at a time. I hear no game. That's probably just because I turned the volume down super low, because like it's actually pretty loud for us anyways. I can turn the desktop audio up a bit. Or that's something. I imagine you'll want to definitely hear these cutscenes. He's out of here.
He's scared. Yeah.
Hey, Joseph Choi. OMG, this game freaking rocks. Yeah. I mean, I've never played it before. I've only seen clips from it, and the clips are hilarious. So this is gonna be an experience for me for sure. I'll get to learn all the context. But, never played any Metal Gear games in general. I've watched playthroughs of the first Metal Gear, and I thought that was super good. Just based on watching it. But
I had the oh wow, we got a bunch of lurkers and rumble. I played like Metal Gear Solid 4 because it came with the PlayStation something.
PlayStation something. Cool. Did you like it?
Nah.
No, wasn't a good year. Wasn't a fine vintage of Metal Gear.
Yeah, I think it was Metal Gear Solid 4. So some people say that one's really good, but I had never played one before, and so I was very unfamiliar with like what it kind of demanded you do and stuff. Like, I was down with the stealth thing, right? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be sneaky. But then, like, you run up to a guy, you know, who's like looking the other way, and there isn't like a real satisfying like whack you can do. Like, you can't just like gunk someone unconscious. You have to grab them and then like take them down from the grab, and I just...
Yeah, let's see. David Meyer says 1 is good, 2 was a bait and switch. And Joseph Choi says, if you've never played a Metal Gear Solid game, it's going to be another level of crazy. I love all those games. And then David says, oh yeah, Metal Gear Solid is an experience, not a game.
Yeah, and it's not exactly like I thought it was bad. I just didn't like...
Now, it is going to be my birthday very soon, and I did receive a gift that I figured I should probably open at the beginning of this stream. Because we did say that we would open it on a stream. So, this was the only wrapping paper that he had at the time. It is newborn baby paper, but it'll work, right?
What an optimistic wrapping paper roll to buy.
Well, it was just kind of like laying around the house, I assume.
Yeah. No, but like you get a whole roll of that, you're like.
There's gonna be a lot of babies.
Yeah,
here.
that's like a enterprising grandparent there.
Oh, lucky chat! You get some birthday present unwrapping ASMR with that ripping. That's good stuff. No. What do we got?
Is that a gem case?
Read and see.
No,
You bastard! How dare you! Oh my god! No!
I think it says read me, by the way.
Yeah, that's more likely. Now, before you say anything, I know what you're thinking. Oh god, this is cursed. Well, you could not be further from the truth. It is in fact the very opposite. This gift is blessed. No, seriously, we went the extra mile and asked a literal ordained priest to bless this comic before sealing it in this case and sending it to you. You know me, going the extra mile is never enough. I've always got to go about 6 steps. We've read Avengers Academy.
No, but like, is that supposed to be Carnage?
Let's not worry about it, Ren. I understand that anyone else sending you this would likely see it go right into the trash or an incinerator, wood chipper, subjected to medieval punishments, etc. We do have medieval punishments too. But I hope you'll agree that given the unique relationship you and I share with this complete and utter garbage makes it special enough to keep it around. Plus, I think the priest's blessing will keep you safe as long as you don't open the case. It's been fun sharing this with you. Painful, but fun. And I hope this serves as a reminder of that. This comic doesn't mean much to me, but the memories of sharing, laughing, and cringing at it with you do. Thank you. It's very, very sweet sentiment. For those
I'm
of
worried
you
about that priest now.
For those of you who don't know what this is the printed version of Avengers Academy. They actually printed this cursed fucking webcomic, and now I have the only copy of the fucking print of
AIDS
Avengers.
Captain America.
Yeah.
He's got a nose ring too.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe the artist was just being creative for the cover.
How much would you have to get paid to give a nose ring to someone who has AIDS? Because there's going to be blood, I assume.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Like to do the nose piercing?
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, thank you. That came from Chest High Walls, by the way. Those of you may know him in chat occasionally. He pops in. Yeah. And thank you guys for hanging around for Avengers Academy read-throughs. The last one was a doozy, huh?
God. It's
a never-ending cringe fest. It really is.
Yeah, man. It's like, what's the difference between that and like fan fiction?
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's basically fan fiction. Excommunicated. The only reason the fart comic didn't was because it was sealed in plastic since it's scented. We need the fart comic blessed by a priest. And then...
No.
I still have it. I just don't know what to do with it.
Burn it in holy fire.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
God.
like one of those things where you don't need it to be blessed. You need it like a special like incinerator, a holy incinerator.
It is a cursed gift. I knew it was going to be a cursed gift. Okay, guys, let's actually get into playing Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance for the first time. Oh, great, autosave.
Oh, now it lets you change
Oh,
your
now,
settings.
okay, cool. Options?
VR missions. Interesting.
Or graphic options, I guess.
Yeah. They usually put the PC settings on a separate menu.
Not window mode. Why would it automatically set me in window mode? I'm even confused about that.
It's just better. Cause like if it's set to a weird.
What the fuck? What did it do? What did it do? Why did it do that?
Can you Alt Tab and tab back in? That'll usually fix that kind of thing.
Huh.
See, this is why it's good to start in windowed mode, because you have all these problems with full screen, whereas like windowed mode is just a little more stable. It's just a little safer.
What's wrong with this game? Is it cursed?
Yeah, so you're going to want to Alt F4 out of here and start the game again, I guess, to fix that.
Is that the only way to fix it?
Well, apart from the supernatural, yeah.
This is ridiculous. Why didn't they just fix the game?
Well, like, I don't know, just stuff doesn't work.
It's still fucked up! You lied to me!
New company, Konam!
It's still fucked up!
Yeah, that's what they launch you in windowed mode. So the first level of the game is actually getting it to
What have you done?
What have I done?
Why would you suggest we play this game if it's broken?
I hope you remember how to get to the settings
I don't.
line. Okay.
It cuts off and I can't see the settings anymore.
Alright, so select that.
Yeah, I know that part. But like I don't know what the words are.
No, I know. Let me
hang on, let me
Oh,
just
we
go
can look
back
at the stream. We can look at the stream. Yeah.
Oh, it's all white.
Okay.
Back. Really, you should be doing this, but...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so first one is story, then there's VR mission options. But I don't hear it going down. Okay, I guess it is, but... full screen, window. That's it? It just forces you to be in windowed mode, basically. Full screen doesn't work.
Change the resolution?
Oh, well, that's almost. Oh.
There you go.
Okay. Now, as soon as I hit back, is this gonna just
Get fucked up?
get fucked up again?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, we did it. We did it.
Now, what does it look like for on the OBS? Is that?
It's like fine-ish.
Is it like super zoomed in or something?
It's fine-ish.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that is fine.
It's fine. Okay, let's get into the story. Oh my god, how many times do I have to press yes, new game, begin?
So how you guys doing?
Starting up initialized.
How's chat
Let's
doing?
begin with a quick warm-up, shall we? Check the
That
soliton
looks so
radar on the
villainous.
upper right and head to the point marked on the
Doctor.
display. You can jump over obstacles, but the ninja run will get you across them more quickly and easily.
Uh-huh.
The ninja run. You're supposed to ninja run.
Left stick, right trigger, ninja run. Ah. Oh.
You can also attack while in motion with the ninja run, you know. Swinging your blade while dashing, for example, or striking your foes with a sliding attack.
Tired? Work has been kicking my butt? What do they got you doing?
It don't work!
So what do you think of his high heels?
Kinda gay. I remember we saw like high heels in, what was it, Violet Evergarden, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's like just a random guy wearing high heels. I was so disturbed by just that. It looks, he's also supposed to be like cool guy womanizer. It's like, what? No. They're just like a period in Japan where they were like, oh yeah, guys can like wear high heels and be cool. And now that time is over. Do these just like come up forever? Should I go? I guess I should just go.
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember there was like a push for like guys to wear skirts at one point, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was also just a push for guys to wear high heels.
Yeah, it's so pathetic.
It's very strange.
Guys who are like,
Just in the like.
I'm like, I'm just a cum guzzler like you girls. Aren't we so similar? As
I'm
though,
an ally.
as
I
though
wear
it's
high
gonna-
heels just like you.
As though it's gonna get you, like, I mean, maybe it will get you laid, but like, there's just more important things in life than sleeping with art hoes and just contracting like 300 STDs at once.
Combat is not all offense, however. You also need to protect yourself. First, follow the
Samsung has a
directions of the
parts
elevator
portal
code.
broken today. Homeowners insurance coverage numbers leaving me on hold for an hour.
This is how you parry.
Ooh.
Keystone of your defense.
Working on job sites far from home. At least I can sleep early tonight, which I'll probably do. Oh, nice. What do you do for the drives if you're doing long drives? You got a good audiobook going?
Parry their blows to leave them exposed.
I'm working my way through Lord of the Rings. I'm on the second book now,
Or at least moving very slowly.
and I'm also
Opportunity for you to carefully
listening to Journey to the Center of the Earth.
your foe apart.
And once I finish one of those, I'm gonna go listen to Vril, The Coming Race. Oh no, I'm on Top Chat.
Oh man, so cinematic. I'm getting some epic story. Blast that shit.
3 years. We've come so far in just 3 short years.
A sign of a strong leader, sir.
No,
Oh, I think this is supposed to be... This is supposed to be like a...
Some sort of African country.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a functioning Belt and Road Initiative.
Oh.
able advisor.
So like they're developing Africa, and then...
Your team deserves credit as well, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
Just doing our job, Mr. Prime Minister.
What the fuck?
I once thought of groups like yours as opportunists, enablers of war. But you've trained our new army well. Order has returned sooner than expected. Perhaps I was wrong about these private military companies.
We prefer
Man, he looks
private
like a
security
ghoul.
providers, sir. Most of Maverick's contracts do focus on security.
Yes, well, the security can mean many things.
There's a saying I like. One sword keeps another in the sheath. Sometimes the threat of violence alone is a deterrent.
True.
Sometimes by taking a life, others can be preserved.
Also technically true.
Yeah.
It's the code the samurai lived by.
A soldier and a philosopher. You are full of surprises, Mr. Lightning Bolt.
I could say the same about you, Mr. Prime Minister. What is happening?
Someone's blocking a lead vehicle. Hold on.
Clear the road! This is official state business!
Oh my.
Stopping?
And another cyborg samurai?
Of course. That's Vamp, right? I know these characters, I think. Is that Vamp? Let's see his face. Red Katana. Oh yeah, yeah. That guy's name is Vamp. He's
Man, he's got thick legs, I gotta say.
He's
Gotta turn that vibration off.
He's a cyborg vampire, right?
Oh no!
He's gonna lick the sword.
Oh, 'cause he's like a vampire.
I fought him in Metal Gear Solid 4, and he was doing lots of weird stuff, like using his feet to fight me. I think they're just like, you know, it'd be a crazy cyborg thing is if you could like hold stuff with your feet, like if you had high heels and they could hold stuff. And
What a smile. There's like the smile of the old man that's in pain. That's a meme.
Exit comes up unaffiliated.
I'll notify all checkpoints. Get on Marty out of there.
Yes, sir.
We are going to die.
Stay calm.
He's got friends on our 12.
Ryder,
I'm on it. Guard the Prime Minister.
The slow-mo.
does he have no dick?
I would assume.
Yeah.
He can no longer goon. That's why he's so powerful. Oh, the long nails, too. Ew. The long nails can look cool, but the way that they did it on him, it kind of just looks like the fake nails.
Get this over with.
Alright, let's see if I can remember how to fight.
Yeah. I feel like I'd rather be doing this as the senator, to be honest. I'd rather be like punching sparks out of people than running around in high heels.
Was the creator like upset that people like the senator so much?
I don't know that he ever commented on it.
I'd like to think he was upset. It's a real Joker situation. Like, no, he's not supposed to be cool.
I don't know. Kojima is kind of a weird guy.
He's pretty liberal though.
Oh, just you're judging from the writing so far. Do you know? Like,
I feel like there have been other instances where like he's been on Twitter.
I don't know. I know it's a popular meme to make a fake Hideo Kojima account,
That's true.
he's on the other side of that barricade.
and like some people say the funniest shit as fake Hideo Kojima. I Are they, for this whole game, are they going to have alert 99.99? That was in, that's when you get detected in Metal Gear Solid.
Man, these guys just won't die, huh?
I think it is a liberal idea to think that you're ever going to have, like, any kind of colonization effort in Africa function and, like, start building, like, a functional society. But
If you can't get through the barricade, try the fence, huh?
Try the, what did he say?
the fence, like the smaller part. So I think they want you to hold on left trigger. Or not.
They wanted me to break it.
Yeah, if you hold on left trigger, it lets you cut stuff in like a cinematic mode.
Mm.
And you have to do that for certain bosses to slice a particular part.
Oh no, it's Godzilla! Oh,
Metal Gear. That is a Metal Gear, right?
that's a
Guys?
Metal Gear?
That is specifically a Metal Gear, correct? Does anyone know?
Metal Gear Solid?
Or is that a Gecko?
Is that Mr. Metal Gear?
Yeah, this is a Metal Gear, right? Metal Gear Rex? Something like that?
Metal,
That's Metal Gear
Ray.
Ray. Okay.
It's a good thing we have Chad on our side.
I wish I was that guy, to be honest.
He's pretty good, but Armstrong still has his dick.
Yeah. Oh, but he is a big codpiece. He could have a...
That's neat. Neat way of showing a decapitation.
I poured 600 into repairing my Samsung stove. It crapped out on me again. I'm buying a new one. Oof.
My god, you're gonna challenge this guy? Are you insane?
Vamp is in
What do you want with the
MDS2.
Prime
Let's get
Minister?
stream Sam.
I
Okay.
want him dead. Nothing personal, of course.
Just business.
Africa's just getting a bit too peaceful. What?
Yeah, of course.
Business ain't
That's
been
the
same
reason.
since they shut down SOP. A clean break from the war economy. Huh. Well, some of us like that economy. How's an honest warmonger supposed to make a living?
This is your answer.
The laughing animation.
Don't do it! Don't worry now. I won't. Not while he's still useful. So long.
Yeah. So,
Man.
so I think this guy, the writer, I think he's trying to do like a Dick Cheney is the villain kind of idea, but I don't think he understands what a war economy is, and you see that a lot in like the stuff that the senator says. Like he doesn't get how it all works.
Yeah, and this is supposedly why Africa is not successful.
Yeah, so that's like a thing people think, right? But
Use your ninja run to deflect those shots. They swapped out the
This game is super
hydraulic
sick.
scaffold for a plasma cannon. Use blade bolt to damage the
Wait.
so after you do that like slide attack, I guess you're supposed to hold on left trigger to do your super cut thing. Oh Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't know how the game worked. They just threw me into it.
SOP is Sons of the Patriots. Okay. That was,
Use the ninja van to dodge that plaza.
I'm doing my best, man.
Sundowner, the California Wildfire. Oh, is that the villain's name?
I
The
can't
big
attack
giant
that.
guy.
They've decided. Oh, I guess I have to attack that one. Okay.
Oh, Anne of Green Gables. Trisha was watching some of that.
Yeah, it's good.
The like TV show.
The anime and the TV show.
Yeah, bunch of Anne of Green Gables stuff.
The, like, what is it, the 80s TV show that they came out with? It's super endearing.
Oh, Kojima didn't write or direct this game, by the way. He was just a producer. Okay.
Okay.
So he was like the hype man for the game. I remember people talking about how he announced the game, where he's like, "We're doing a new Metal Gear game," and then like, someone's like, "How is Solid Snake gonna like be in this game?" And he's like, "I didn't say anything about Solid Snake," and then the whole crowd goes wild. I don't know if that actually happened, but I had a friend who was really into these games, and he was like super hyped about it.
Stop that plane.
Okay. We're changing how the game works.
The fucking
now.
music.
It's like a Sonic game.
I know.
I will never give you up. This was made for, like, Let's Plays. Very cinematic.
Very good. But do not rest easy just yet, huh?
Gotta be honest. I don't
He's on the
feel
other
like I
side
did
of that
good.
collapsed building. Go.
It is very reminiscent of a Sonic game. The sick music at the.
Yeah, very anime.
It's cooler to watch than Sonic for sure. I just kind of wish you got to play as a cooler character, because like this guy's fine,
Look for
but
another way.
that guy, the bald guy, was so fucking sick.
What are they?
Or Jetstream Sam, he was cool
Jump on
too.
something? No, there's an invisible wall here.
He's just a little bit too feminine, I think.
Can I jump here? Oh. Jump here. Just can't jump over there. No done.
Your radar shows which way he fled. Hurry. There. Get him.
That's a concept that they don't use so much, is
Use your ninja van to move over.
giving up your like people cutting their cocks off to become more powerful, like Raiden has done. Oh, that's cool. Yes, that's kind of neat.
Oh. Oh no. No.
But like the whole like
Can't use the stairs.
you sort of abandon part of your like your humanity. I always thought it was the sign of a much scarier villain if a character tries to like seduce them or something, and they're so far beyond like being seducible, they're so like disconnected from their humanity. It always made them feel so much more alien.
Okay.
But I think there's so much like gooners nowadays that doesn't happen as much. That was it. Yeah, I was just thinking of the special cutting mode. So this is the replacement of a tank. I guess it's a good replacement. A lot of times you have tank replacements in... That's so expensive. There's so many bombs. And they all have the tiniest
Bombs.
explosions. A lot of times they have tank replacements in games, and you're just thinking, like, is this really better?
This game really wanted you to feel like a cyborg ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they I don't know, they do a good job. Snake?
Snake!
He was even more feminine in MGS2. Yeah. Use the right stick when he does that?
Does the right stick do stuff?
I don't know. Try it out. No, it's not.
Maybe they meant the left stick.
Does the left stick help you aim your slashes in that mode?
Use blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
Oh, you're supposed to...
I'm cutting them. See?
Are you supposed to use the, like, cutting mode, though?
Oh, like the left trigger thing?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe.
Maybe it'll look cool. You were destroying them just fine, but I assume that the reason they want you to do it is because it looks cooler. Like they're advising you on how to make your playthrough look more cinematic.
Yeah. If you want to, like, do more while doing less, just use the press button and win mode, please.
Oh, you go into... What I meant is you go into slow motion, you can use that right stick to slash. Oh, so you don't have to press the button, you can use the stick to slash faster? Joystick attacking is a lot quicker than how fast you can push a button. You can, like, just... Especially if you just take your hand off.
Is this just like an attrition type of fight?
No.
I've not seen like a mode that he goes into that like strikes me as, okay, this is it, now you're gonna do damage.
It's probably something to do with using blade mode at a particular time.
Oh, jeez, it scared me.
Right. Hey, free comment. Real common. Oh, that's doing damage.
Yeah, but barely. I did 5%.
Slash him.
I can't see myself. Am I doing good?
So much worse than dodging. Oh, it healed you though. Or did you use a healing item or something?
I didn't use anything.
I think the game tells you more. The right stick is for targeting stuff in specific directions. I think the game tells you more about it when you unlock the Ripper mode. Okay. The music is pretty sick.
Yeah, no, that's great. I knew what they wanted me to do. Because it's like, can I beat him like this? Sure, but it doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm doing it wrong.
I think some part of the combo he like is holding the sword with his foot. This does feel like some. This is a funny looking Dark Souls 2 DLC. You go to Africa in one of the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. This is a little bit reminiscent of the Old Iron King, I guess. You can also parry his melee hits.
Oh, like where he does the big fist bump.
And I think, and he also said you can slash the missiles when they hit the ground. I assume it's things that just explode.
Does it do anything good for me to slash the missiles when they hit the ground?
Yeah.
Or does it just explode in my face?
They probably don't hurt you. I know parrying is really good in this game. I don't know how you parry, but
I don't know what to parry. Parry this? That didn't go so well.
the head slam. You gotta parry that. Yeah, slashing the missiles healed you. So, someone said the King in Yellow was a rough audiobook. Is that just, does it not translate to audio super well, or is it not super a great story? I haven't read The King in Yellow. I don't know. I know people talk about that one, and obviously it's referenced in, like, At the Mountains of Madness or something.
Okay.
Oh, are you
Okay.
supposed to? Are you supposed to run along the missiles? Yeah, yeah, of course. Music. Oh my god.
This is Sonic. Can't convince me otherwise.
Stop missing.
Ah, my checkpoint.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, this is pretty damn objectively cool. Just to stab harder, yeah.
If only the writing was a little bit smarter, it would
Be a masterpiece.
Yeah. The writing was a little bit smarter, and he wasn't quite so feminine. It would be 10 out of 10. Like if they made you just as masculine as like, you don't even have to be that guy. Like the Jetstream Sam would have been adequate. To be honest, I don't know that I would be standing in the middle of the road for this. If I was going to confront this guy.
Oh man.
I would probably want to be taking cover. I mean, I guess he's using swords, but still, I would be like... He's moving kind of slow for, like, how fast his legs are moving. Like, they could have him really zooming along, and I would still be able to follow what's happening.
He's headed for the front of the train. After him. Raiden, an unidentified field roller is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
It's so weird that they didn't do a sequel to this game, because this game, everyone was, like, crazy into this game.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Prime Minister!
The beams have lived on forever, but at the time the game was like the sickest thing ever.
Too little too late, hero. I won't be needing my little shield here any longer. Stop!
Is that a vibroblade?
What about all the good things war has done for us? Why don't we ever hear speeches about that? Jobs, technology, a common purpose?
All good points.
Raiden, forget me. Stop him.
You ain't listening.
Oh no, it's the Sasuke character.
Mind if I got in?
What is he, Mexican?
Give war a chance! No!
Oh no. Prime Minister, I knew you so well. My heart is breaking.
Man, what a good use of resources to get one of these guys. Like, tanks and missiles. Like, how much does a missile cost versus deploying one of those guys into
Yeah,
an
you got a
area?
point.
See, like, and also the Metal Gear Ray, that's a good replacement for a tank. I mean, assuming that, I mean, it was able to keep on firing that laser over and over again. That's got to be way more efficient than you know, tanks, they run out of artillery shells and they can't jump on top of buildings. But like when you...
What's that? Oh, I gotta shake it. Okay.
when you play Resident Evil, and then they
Self-taught. And not half bad. Still.
then they have like a storage container. They have like a bunch of liquors.
Man, I bet this soundtrack sold so much.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It did. I wouldn't be surprised if the soundtrack outsold the game. Like, yeah, like how many liquors would it take to equate to one tank? It'd be like quite a lot, because I mean, I guess everyone in the Resident Evil world has to also use tank controls. So so there's that, I guess. But like if you think of it like the tank from Left 4 Dead, I guess that's a good replacement for an actual tank.
Now I see. You deny your weapon its purpose.
So, is it possible to win this fight?
I think no matter what, it just goes into this cutscene.
Blood of your enemies.
I kind of assumed he was one of those characters that it's like, oh,
You gotta beat him later or something?
Yeah, you gotta beat him later.
My sword is a tool of justice.
Big thighs. Man, Aiden, why can't you light your sword on fire? Seems like you're kind of lame.
He's like using the exploding fuel car to like shoot forward faster. Oh, does he have a trigger on his
Yes, he does!
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty damn cool, though.
Oh, it has a magazine too.
To shoot out his blade.
You gotta reload my my scabbard. I had this OST on repeat for months.
It's a soundtrack with a game attached.
He's from Brazil, apparently. I made that sword in Blender. Oh, cool.
Explosive quick draw sheath. I've seen it all.
Sword fight.
It's the Iron Man suit situation. Why would anyone build anything but Iron Man suits for warfare? Iron Man suit doesn't do artillery very well.
Lucky devil.
Like the Iron Man suit is good. Like for that role, like fast-moving, heavy armor, like light armor. So like something like that. I mean those are APCs, so those are supposed to transport a bunch of people, which you couldn't do with an Iron Man suit. But an Iron Man suit would be better than a light tank, right? Gets in fast, can fly, and then also he never needs to resupply because his like reactor always recharges, so he always has energy for more beams if he just waits a little bit. Why are you so confused? Of course he has flares. Does every aircraft not have flares? I think even like commercial aircrafts have flares.
What is this ancient technology? We're too advanced with our cyborgs.
If you like this game, try Vanquish. Okay. The sheath is a gun that fires the sword. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's I got that much. It's a cool concept. They did
quick draw.
they copied that in Ruby, right?
Ruby, all the weapons are also guns,
Yeah. But
they just fire bullets.
no, the husbando, he fires his sword out of his scabbard. I remember watching all those trailers and being like, "Holy shit, this is like abysmal, like Hot Topic cringe."
Oh yeah, I remember watching the first episode when it first came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, you should see this," and I was like, "But it's not good though." I mean, I thought it was like of the quality that you would expect from a YouTube series made by some guys, but people just pretended like it was so much better than that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. I was cringing at like the dialogue lines.
Yeah,
like,
the dialogue is like
Yeah.
peak, where it's very Tumblr writing.
Yeah, the choreography was like fine.
Are you robbing me?
Yeah, like the choreography was fine. Oh, you want to move that mouse? Dead center of the screen.
It wasn't on. The game just decided to show my mouse all of a sudden. Ass.
How is it, Rainer?
So far, so good.
Oh,
I've got a clean visual.
A direct beat to your optic nerve.
You didn't cut his jaw though, right?
How does it feel?
no, his jaw has always been like that, right?
No, he had lips before.
We will get you in safely.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? But
Just relax and enjoy the
He
ride.
cut his eye and he cut his arm off,
He
but he
didn't
didn't cut his jaw.
yeah, I don't think he had lips in
Remember the two procedures
Metal
to
Gear Solid
maintain
4.
your body. One,
What's with his lips, guys?
If they wanted to like give some sort of backstory for like how his jaw got blasted off, they could have done that, but they didn't.
Electrolytes once you slice them open and extract their fluids.
They're terrorists. I was planning on that anyway.
Oh, and their left hands, if you please.
Excuse me?
Is he supposed to be like European? He's got a bowler tie.
memory typically located in the left hand. That data is very valuable. I am authorized to offer you upgrades and services in exchange for it.
How generous.
Ich liebe Kapitalismus. Hätte wohl come down a few years earlier, I would have a Nobel Prize on my shelf.
There, I see land.
3 by cab closing. No activity at the airbase. Looks like we don't need to worry about interceptors.
Great. Then we have time for a quick briefing.
I know you miss me, Kev, but I've been all over the materials.
That's what you said before Montenegro. Look, just humor me, buddy. Objectives, of course, are enter Abkhazia, neutralize the terrorists, and restore the rightful government, or what's left of it anyway. The president and most of the cabinet have been killed, and a military junta's been established. The terrorists
Well, that was
brainjacked all
easy.
the high-ranking officers, and their cyborgs scattered the rank and file. The few leaders who have survived have no way of
brainjacked them.
openly opposing the
Yeah,
new
of
regime.
course, yeah.
That's why they called us.
Andrei Dolcev,
Who
leader
can
of the
afford
occupation forces,
this
an
level of
extremist
mercenary
political cult
company?
St. Petersburg
Like,
massacre of
who?
2015
No
and
one in
last
the
year's
previous
devastating
government
terror.
is paying for this, right?
And his arms supplier, none other than Desperado Enforcement LLC.
Ilmani's killers. If we don't stop them here, they could destabilize the entire region. But our more immediate problem is Jetstream Sam. I believe you've met.
The only problem I see is that nickname. I've got my enhancements this time. He
Oh,
won't be
yeah,
an
okay.
issue.
He may
He's
not
got
even
his
be in
enhancements
country.
this time. He's
So
good.
keep an eye out just in...
Oh, so he had his casual cyber body on?
Ready for insertion.
Totally normal tactical time. Shame on you for thinking
I
that.
didn't say anything.
Neither did I.
No, of course.
Is he being fired out of a rail gun?
He's so cool.
They couldn't simply just drop him off.
If only he wasn't wearing high heels.
Yeah.
Wait, you didn't fix your eye, but you took off your jaw?
You make a valid point.
First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on Codec if you have questions.
Oh, invisible walls.
Are you talking about Ruby? The best thing that come out of that was the cosplay and Rule 34? Joseph Choi, you should be ashamed of yourself.
They're minors!
Is that even a thing?
I don't remember. I don't remember what age they were. I thought they were going to some sort of high school or something.
But it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you.
That's just a really good setting to stick your characters in.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I mean, that's why they keep on reusing the setting. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, I think people really like the idea of a school where you could learn stuff. That's why everybody goes to college.
And then unfortunately they don't learn anything.
Yeah. Tragically, it's not true. You cannot learn stuff in college. College is turbo gay. And it is. Tragically.
It's true.
I do miss Monty Oom. I don't know who that is. Rip Monty Oom. His masterpiece will always be Haloid. I feel like I missed some chat a while ago.
These guys with no eyes. Intel is exaggerating on the cyborg count.
Well, you know how fast the tech's been spreading these last few years. That CNT muscle fiber packs the power of a jackhammer into every limb.
What enterprising soldier of fortune could resist? And cyborgs are still a human. Real
thinking people. Way less risk of collateral damage than your typical UAV strike.
Oh, Vanquish! Vanquish is the game that John likes.
Oh, okay.
It was like an old Xbox game. He has all these fond memories of it.
They still don't even count PMCs in official death tolls. With SOP out of the picture, private militaries needed a new edge on the market. We got it.
In a way, cyborgs are just SOP troops by another name. Only all muscled up and less predictable.
But it makes you wonder, where'd Desperado find these guys?
I'm not complaining. They're like walking vending machines.
Right. Vending machines full of blood.
He's so quirky.
Like I said, there's still people.
I love it when there's a nice quirky person over the phone.
They're doing a lot to try and give him personality. Even they're having him move his coworkers.
He moves a lot more,
Yeah.
than all the other characters.
Well, he moves his coworker's coffee cup. Is what I was saying.
Yeah.
So it's like
time to increase the peace.
He's like a weirdly controlling guy that's easygoing. It's like a weird kind of thing they're going for.
Let's see.
Oh, is Zandatsu parrying? I assume it's parrying.
Zandatsu tutorials now playable. I'm not going back. I'm just going to start smashing buttons. Obviously.
It was saying it's available in VR, so if you wanted to
I know.
hook up your VR goggles.
Not gonna do that though.
Yeah.
As I said, the enemy's HQ is in the refinery along the coastline. Dolsaev has been spotted there using satellite photography. Also on site, Mistral, a Desperado captain.
So I go
They're going for the
to the old town, then head down to the rear of the refinery.
Still, I think they anticipate us.
You're walking the least cinematic way you can.
I'm just ice skating at this point.
They're doing a lot of the accents to try and give characters more flavor. That guy.
It'd be boring without accents.
Yeah, Jetstream Sam is from Brazil, and that guy's Russian, and the doctor is German, and he's also a former communist, and.
Try to flank them, or approach from behind.
Tell me what to do.
Or at least formerly communist.
Man, I feel like I should have guns.
Yeah, but cyber ninjas are just more efficient than guns.
hope nobody heard him screaming. I'm in stealth mode.
I think the louder thing is you smashing him against the ground a bunch of times and like slashing through metal with the sword. Don't call Vanquish old. Oh, sorry. Haloid is that classic YouTube video where Master Chief fights Samus. Oh. Hi there, Kiryu Kingdom. You're welcome. We're just doing cyber ninja shit. So that's why he has high heels. He has to do that move.
Yeah, of course.
Calling out their own attacks.
Man, I sure hope nobody heard that.
Iron Reaper Soul Stealer.
I'm in stealth mode. You'll be okay. Shake it off. Alright.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got like Aura Honeydew was talking about how they did lasers a lot in old cartoons in order to circumvent guns. It did make a lot of stuff more sci-fi than it made sense to be. But it also gives like 90s stuff a little bit of flavor. So that's a gecko. I don't know what the fuck is going on with those things, but they moo like cows.
Ah! Oh. Oh, what are you gonna do? Ultimate move, run and slash.
Ninja run and slash.
Collecting all my hits. You can't stop me.
If you couldn't tell, this is the first time playing the game.
I'm too powerful. I can't do anything. 56 hits. I'm so good.
She says while getting kicked by
I'm so good.
by the lizard tank.
Lizard dead.
I just changed color slightly. Oh. That's probably good dead.
Lizard dead now. I did it.
Very good, Ryder. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Yes, sir. Then, yep.
Spinning back kick from the tank. What is going on? Now, is a gecko a good replacement for a tank? I guess so. There's some real bad replacements for tanks out there.
Oh, slow-mo. Nice.
Well, I think you were supposed to use the slash mode upside down.
Well, it didn't say anything, so I just assumed that it wasn't.
But I think the Japanese text was saying enter slash mode.
Should have said that.
Well, that's how you learn Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's how I learned.
Yeah, it's the new Learn Japanese program.
Yeah, the Duolingo next lesson.
It's like, so on your Japanese proficiency test, you did really good on the questions related to sword mode and nothing else.
Oh no.
So, what do you... Adam, are you enjoying the Lord of the Rings Two Towers audiobook? Yeah. The first book was really good. I'm listening to the one that's it's read by the guy who played Gollum. He has a lot of really good voices.
Oh wow, you really didn't see me?
I listened to the Moria section a bunch of times. I kept on like restarting that and re-listening to it. Like the next day, I just like wanted to hear it again. I'm still a bit confused on what the Balrog is supposed to look like. But yeah, that's what the sound the tank makes.
Naturally.
And they call them geckos, but I'm assuming that light flash is supposed to signal that you're supposed to parry when you see it, but I don't know what the parry button is.
I know what the parry button is, but I don't like parrying.
There's so many cool artistic interpretations of the Balrog. I like how you left it somewhat to the imagination. I'm a fan of leaving stuff to the imagination sometimes, but like, I don't
Depends
know.
how beneficial it is for the story, I guess.
In general, I really like more vivid descriptions. I've started to favor those more. Be more selective with like the stuff that I leave to interpretation. I feel like every time characters go to an Elven section in a Tolkien book, it's just like he spends a lot of time on it, and it never really makes any sense. Like in The Hobbit, I remember that whole section where they go to the Elven like dungeons, and I just remember thinking it was like it's very weird and like. I don't know, and then they go to the Galadriel place and they spend a lot of time on it.
Oh man. Breakable stuff. Best game ever.
Yeah, they spend a lot of time on the Galadriel elves like area, and I feel like you don't really get that much out of it, or I don't really see what he's getting out of it.
I think he just likes to set up a mystical world.
Yeah, but he doesn't really set up like I couldn't draw you a map of how the town works. You know, like they don't. He never really gets into the. Oh, you actually picked up a rocket launcher.
Yeah, I did.
Like he describes some pleasant things the elves do, but like it's mostly a mystery how like they live. There's no. There's not a well that people go to draw water. There's not like in a medieval village, I've mentioned this before, but all the women would go to the bakery after the baker's done using his oven to bake the bread for the day, and he leaves the oven hot, and then all the women would go there and use the oven to cook their various things that they want to cook. Rather I think people would have something they could cook on in their own house, but the oven was just better in certain ways, and also it's like a social thing. And so you start to see a village kind of come alive when you add in some details like that. But I never felt like the elven village was really, like, alive. Like, they're not going to a well and talking by the well, and they're not, like, you know,
From the frequency, most likely an enemy data terminal. Check it out. We may be able to salvage some intel.
like, as much as Tolkien seems to be able to bring, like, ethno groups to life and, like, make them feel like a group of people as like a people group, make them feel alive. The cities themselves, like the towns, don't feel super alive. Moria was kind of interesting. Like, the thing that Pippin drops something through in the movie, they describe it in the book as, he knocks a skeleton down it, but in the book they describe it as how guards would keep watch. They'd keep watch through the hole. And it's very interesting to think about guards keeping watch, you know, through a hole rather than in a watchtower. Andy Serkis, yeah, that's the guy's name. He does a great job. He also does an audiobook for C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters. Okay. I haven't read a ton of C.S. Lewis.
Oh no, that's way scarier than a box.
So stupid.
Oh, it's a doggo.
Chainsaw doggo.
That's right.
You don't say. Okay,
Oh, hey, Gabe.
what's the meaning of life? Why are we here?
They think the parrying is done by quickly moving the left stick towards the direction of the attack.
Mm-hmm.
Tolkien is writing more from mythical fairy tale kind of tradition. His influences are like George MacDonald, who wrote magic stories that were more about the archetypes. I think to Tolkien, the story is a history that is told after the passing of the elves from Middle-earth. So he's focused on the hobbits and humans' point of view. Yeah.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
But he doesn't really make the Shire... Well, the Shire feels... It feels kind of vibrant, but I don't get a sense for, like...
How things work?
Yeah, same thing with, like, really. It's more alive than the elven cities that are very, like, mysterious. I guess that's kind of the idea, but he spends a long time in the elven city for you to not understand how it functions. Oh yeah, I remember a lot of people, this is their favorite song, is the Dogfight song. I think someone posted in the Discord that this was like the best song. I got this far when I played the game. I just... The song absolutely slaps. Alright. Now, is this dog better than a tank?
Come on, buddy, answer me. Right?
Didn't heal. I don't know how to heal. They didn't go over that in the tutorial. Kind of makes you wonder, like, what's the point of having a tutorial in the beginning? It's not going to explain how to do everything. Parrying and dodging are key to this game? Jeez. Then I'm gonna have to pass the controller to Adam.
Oh, I'm the parry king over here?
I don't parry. I'm not a parry boy.
Combination complete.
Oh, that's an invisible wall. Okay.
I'm a huge fan of C.S. Lewis. Narnia is great and easy to finish. His space trilogy is fascinating and dense, especially the last book. I love his non-fiction and Christian work. Yeah, I saw a video, somebody, was it Love to Draw, posted in the Discord about, like, what was it? No, having a friend isn't gay, actually. It's like, and it's just basically a video quoting a bunch of C.S. Lewis lines.
Oh, it's girl screaming no that time.
You want me to give it a shot?
There you go.
I'm pretty, like, zonky wonkered, so I don't know how good I'm gonna do here, but...
Yeah. I'm not British enough to enjoy the adventures of, or the Chronicles of Narnia. I get that it's supposed to be, like, Christian and whatever, but, like, it's a fucking lion, you know? I don't really care about lions that much. Narnia gets super dark later on. But it's still a lion. Kind of hard for me to take him seriously.
So, what am I supposed to... What is the parry button? Or is there no parry button? I have to, like, do something with the joystick? Is it really not, like, a
He's
button?
just Jesus in lion form. That's what I'm saying. If it was, like, an actual guy or a knight or someone cool, then I'd be like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah. But it's just a lion. Like, why? He just watched The Lion King and was like, oh yeah, lions are cool.
Use sub-weapon...
Oh yeah, it's forward and then X to parry.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, taking him out of the later books is probably the smart decision. I just never got that far. I saw the first movie and I was like, yeah, but it's a lion. It's also kind of weird how, like, they ended. Like, I don't know if it's the same in the books, but how they ended that first movie was super strange. Like, they live out their whole adult lives in, like, the fantasy world. And then they come back and then they're kids. It's like, wait a minute. You just... What? You just forgot that you were kids from the normal world for, like, your whole lives? And just by chance found the wardrobe again? No, those movies don't do the story justice at all. Yeah, I know that there's also like a BBC show or something. But that was also like super goofy. Now they will never connect with anyone their age again. Now Netflix is going to ruin it by having Greta Gerwig ruin it? No fucking way they got Greta Gerwig. Ugh. Despicable.
What is going on? Rocket, answer me! Rocket! Damn it!
Dogfight kinda hard, huh?
Yeah. I beat the dogfight and then I was like, you know what? I don't like this game. And then I
You suddenly the memories come back.
no, like I didn't want to say it like while you're like playing it, but yeah, no, I beat the dog and then I was like, all right. Now I don't want to do this anymore.
Everything's gotta explode when it dies, naturally.
Okay. So I'm not meant to like time it with the flash, I guess. Supposed to like know that an attack is coming with the flash, and then it like without a lock on or a camera that's more zoomed out, you can't really like keep track of the dog.
Yeah.
It's too small.
Yeah, it's some tricky stuff. Yeah, Netflix is just kind of trying to ruin everything, aren't they? Everything good in life, Netflix wants their grubby hands on. In a way, I kind of have a certain amount of respect for Netflix actually putting money towards some good animated projects, but the writing is always so terrible. So my respect can only go so far. It's like they know that animation has this audience out there that wants to see more of that, and they're willing to fund projects like those, but then they just want to shove their agenda in it. They just want to make it purposefully bad, even though they could make it good. It's unbelievable. Let's see, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much, but it is addressed that it's tough for them missing Narnia all the time. Missing Narnia all the time, yeah. I mean, I guess their real world life sucks in comparison to being, like, literal royalty in some fantasy realm. There's something a little bit pessimistic about that, though. But sure. Yeah, logically it follows through. It's like, hey kids, reading this book right now. You're never gonna find happiness in this world. You need to go through a bunch of wardrobes until you find Narnia. It's the only way you'll be happy again. Oh, jeez. The last two books are truly epic. Well, can I just skip to the last two books? If those are the good ones, can I just read those?
I read Prince Caspian, which is, I guess, the second book. I never read the first one, by the way.
Oh, you skipped past the first one?
Yeah, it was assigned reading to read the second book, so I read it.
Oh, that's super weird.
Yeah, but I think they were assuming that everyone's read the first book, because it's, I don't know. I don't know why, right? But,
I mean, it is a famous work of fiction, but...
yeah, required reading for some grade.
I never had it for required reading.
Yeah.
You have to read them all or it won't make sense. Are you sure, though? Are you sure? Because it doesn't strike me as one of those series that's like a manga arc where you have to like keep up with the ongoing story.
Oh, you want me to do that?
I'm kind of cooked for the night.
Yeah, that's the end then. I don't want to
Yeah. I would read them in release order, not 1 through 7 chronological order. Release order, that's different. Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I gotta chunk through C.S. Lewis stuff because super based fantasy gotta be good, right? I just read kind of slow, so it takes me a while to get through some stuff.
I think the only fantasy thing I've been looking into lately is Fire Emblem, Golden Sun, and some of those indie games I talked about from the Steam Summer Sale. Let's see. If you don't read them all, you'll miss a lot of stuff. And it's extremely based. Okay.
Yeah. I read Prince Caspian and,
Did you feel like you were missing a lot of context?
no, because it's a different story. It's not connected to the first one. I mean, it's connected, but, like, it's a different guy, so...
Okay, sure.
Like, I think it's after the kids go through. But it had this, like, anti-war kind of perspective on it.
Mm.
And so...
Ironic, the first book is them going to, like, war with the
yeah, I mean,
equivalent of the Snow Queen. I won't say that he ripped it off from the actual Snow Queen story, but he kinda did.
The second one was about the guy going to war, but it's like kind of I don't know. It was, I just remember, like, he does this very, like, passive voice, very zoomed out description of, like, how the battle went. And he's like, the giants wore spiky shoes so they could step on people. And, like, that was about as interesting of fantasy elements as you got in, like, the battle. And maybe I just don't remember because I was young when I read it, but I remember nothing really striking me as super exciting.
Super leaning into that fantasy element.
Yeah, I mean, even in The Hobbit, they don't do a ton of description of the battle, but I remember the Bjorning guy, the guy who can transform into a bear, like, rips in half the guy who's, like, riding the wolf or whatever. Like, or he rips him in half or snaps him in half or something, and I just remember thinking, like, man, that's so sick. If there was a movie about this, that'd be so cool. That was not in the movie, so that was the only part of the battle where I was, like, hyped about. They had this whole sequence where, like, Thorin, like, fights him in a single alone on an icy lake, and it's like, that's not what happened. Thorin gets wounded in the battle. Like, Gesundheit. He gets wounded in the battle, and he goes, to me, and then everyone, like, rushes to him, but it's, like, too late. And, I don't know. There's something kind of cool about it. It was, like, kind of, I don't know. He was, like, heroic, but also he was asking for help in how he was, like, saying to me and, like, ordering people over. It's kind of, like, interesting.
Let's see, Joseph says Prince Caspian is probably the weakest of the books.
Wow.
Destroyed.
Yeah. I could see that, because I felt like it was a pretty weak book. Oh, fuck, I gotta finish that, the Prydain series.
That's right.
Yeah.
The book series that
And Black
inspired
Cauldron.
the Black Cauldron. Yeah. How what you've read so far? How have you
It's
been
okay.
liking it? It's okay.
Yeah.
Is it kind of what you would expect from a children's fantasy book series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The character acts like kind of frustratingly immature. Even as a kid, he would be very frustratingly immature. But you can sort of understand why he's upset.
Go on.
But yeah, I don't know. I have to get more further into it because as the books progress, the character's growing up, and so the audience is growing up, and so it's targeted closer to my age group, right? As I go further in the books, but the book I was on, I was noticing myself just like zoning out, so I put a pause on it. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff for me to get through. At the moment, I'm not really supposed to be working on fantasy, so I really shouldn't be like listening to fantasy stuff. But I'm like finishing up that sci-fi I mentioned, and then there's gonna be a bunch of like editing to do on that. Just sucks because like everything's kind of like pretty far from being like done. And it sucks to not have anything new because we've got that convention coming up and I don't have like any new releases to show off there, so it feels kind of bad to just like show up a year later and not have anything.
At least it'd say there would be new people.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel more bad just like being a person that in a year doesn't have anything new to sell, but like it's hard with like writing because you do a bunch of stuff before you release it, like you don't have like you don't have like stuff to show off like the work you're doing. Like with a comic, you could be like, oh, look at these pictures I drew. Like, just keep the text off of it so it's not spoilers. But like with a book, it's like, no, trust me, I'm working on a book. Like.
Yeah, there's also a lot of people who will be like, oh yeah, I've been working on this book ever since I was in high school. And they'll be like 40 years old.
That fucking kills me. I hate hearing that. Like when someone's
and then it makes it seem like, okay, so nobody's ever coming out with a book whenever they say that they're working on something.
Yeah.
It works up this expectation that you're just like lying to people.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. And like I was kind of, I mean, to be fair, I kind of, I because of that thing where like you can't see the writing until it's all done, unless you're like someone who's going to be like beta reading and stuff. Like you can't show people like, oh, I finished the first chapter, here it's done. Like it's not done because when you write the later chapters, you're going to think like, okay, well this would be stronger later on if earlier on I showed this particular thing that would feed into that later, and then you get kind of far into the book and you're like, I should make a note that I should have him reflect on this kind of thing previously. It should be something it builds, and a theme I should introduce of like the wind or how the moon is made out of crystal that I did not do in Slayer in the Wide Valley. I had this idea that the moon was going to be made out of ice or crystal or something.
You did mention that to me, right?
Yeah, I just didn't fucking do it at all. I don't know what happened. It just because it just isn't important, right?
Yeah.
Nothing in the story relates to the moon. Like I mentioned there's some kind of implication of there's like an asteroid belt around the
you
planet.
mentioned it in the story,
and that's what's important because some of the mages use meteors, but so sometimes like when I finished was it Treading Water or something, your mom like straight up said like, oh, I didn't think he was working on a book. And it's like, she's like, thought I was lying.
Yeah, basically that is
It's
the
so
implication, right?
It's like so insulting. Like, but it takes a while to have like a book be done.
Yeah.
But that being said, I used to kind of worry that I don't work fast enough, and then I worked on like an RPG book with a friend, and he had gotten fucking nothing done in like infinite time, and then I was like, dude, I have like folders and folders of stuff that I've like done, waiting for you to, nail down your side of the book, which was supposed to be the mechanics of it, and I was going to do the lore, I was gonna do, and then he like challenged me, and I was like, oh, I don't think you have, I haven't seen folders and folders or whatever, and it's like, specifically because, I was mentioning lore stuff, and it was like overwhelming him, so I just stopped and didn't whatever. But I had come up with lore for like 4 different settings, depending on what was fun in the mechanics to do, and so then I just started like throwing into the chat we had all of my like documents. It took me like 40 minutes or something. It was like, or an hour and something. It's like a long time I spent just dragging files over into the chat and saying what they were. And I remember like Trisha texted me while I was doing it, and I was like, oh man, I need to respond to Trisha. I can't be like doing petty stuff instead of responding to girl. It's like it must have been like early on if I was anxious about like prioritizing you. Not that I'm not like prioritizing you now. Just like if I'm like
now you're locked in.
If I was like if I was like anxious about it, I feel like it must have been early on.
Maybe. Or earlier on.
Yeah.
Back when we still hung out with that friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But no, I had so much like shit done. I don't know.
Alright, good night, Gabe.
Oh yeah, good night.
He's heading out. No problem. But hey, happy birthday to me. It's the 28th. Woo woo.
Sorry I haven't been on the Discord. I've been lazy. I'll return. Oh yeah, no worries. But we're all hanging out there if you wanna hang out.
I'm locked in.
Yeah. Just turned 38. It's been 8 years and 320,000 words.
God damn.
I've married and had 2 kids and still no first draft. Just keeps getting better though. Well, yeah.
You see, if it took me that long, the main thing I would be worried about is, like, I've been improving over that time, so, like, the first chapter will be super shitty, and then chapter 52 or whatever will be, like, glorious, but no one will ever get that far. It's the same thing with art, really, because, I mean, even now, like, the first chapter of a thing and then the last chapter of a thing are very clearly artistically different when it's longer and longer, and then you compare like Reaper Book 1 to some pages that I have of Reaper Book 2, and it looks like a completely different artist just took over, and it's one of those things.
The other thing about 320,000 words is that sounds like a nightmare project. My God.
It's gonna be a trilogy. Whoa, that's fun.
Well, like if you have 320,000 words, there's a non-0% chance that you could cut that in half and make it better. Like making things more concise by taking things out sometimes makes stuff better. So like when I see 320,000 words, I think like,
Oh, well, I was wondering if he meant like 320,000 words for the 3 books, like he's working on all 3 books at the same time.
Yeah, but even if it's multiple books, sometimes it's like, I don't know, like the first, like, the fantasy series I want to do, there were a bunch of characters, and I cut them all. Like, I didn't cut all of them, but there was a lot of characters, and yeah, there's at least like 5 main characters that got cut, and now there are 3. It's just like there's a whole lot I shaved from the book to, and it got much stronger without those characters, and it was just a much more like kind of focused book, and like certain bits of like, I don't know, and then it grows out from there. So I don't know. It just 320,000 words is a lot of words to go edit and figure out like what is supposed to be in there. You know, sometimes people post about like these like high school fantasy projects, fantasy book projects that they've done. Like, seems like, ugh. Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't trust anything that I started writing in high school.
Yeah, although I mean none of the original writing is the same, but I did start on this concept in high school, and it's mostly like the magic that the characters have, and it's like their personalities to some extent, although that's really evolved and become more refined. So it's like a really old story concept, but the whole plot has also been like gutted and replaced, and so it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a ship of Theseus or whatever, but I like it a lot. I think it'll be really amazing when it's like done. And the nice thing about like a series is, you know, you can like cut it off at book 1 and like just really refine book 1, and then kind of worry about the lore of the rest of the world and like how you want to depict that sort of later. But yeah, this fantasy thing, or at least the sci-fi thing that I'm gonna do, that I have done first, is it's such like a bear of a project, and like so there's a lot to do, and like the other thing is like, who reads books, man? Nobody.
People still, I mean, as we've seen from going to BaseCon, there are people out there still reading books.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just that those people are kind of hard to find, because like the people who are going to a lot of anime conventions and a lot of these other fairs are, you know, they're moms, and then there's people like that just are there for IP.
Yeah.
And they're not really super interested in discovering new things, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. I gotta finish an audiobook of Slaying the Wide Valley, but
yes.
It just sucks because it doesn't sound as good out loud, and I know how to make it. I know how I could change it. When I read a line, I know how it would sound better out loud, but like when I'm reading it silently to myself, it reads better on the page a certain way. Like, close third is just really good. That's a really good perspective, to the point where people teach you in like writing classes, this is the only way you should write, is close third perspective. I don't agree, but it does read really, really well when you're reading silently to yourself. Obviously, passive voice and first-person stories, they work much better when you're reading out loud, because that's how you're used to hearing people tell a story. It's like, I did this, I did that. You know, people don't really tell the stories out loud of like close third. They might tell third person, but it'd be like omniscient, like very zoomed out kind of perspective. Like, you know, Johnny went to the supermarket, but Johnny had a problem. He liked to build explosives and throw them into banana piles and like, I don't know, but like however you tell the story, it's like, you know, it's always, people tell stories very, very zoomed out, omniscient, or first person, and so those just sound better, you know, and it's not how I wrote the book, but there are sections that are sort of passive voice and sort of like grandiose, and that they sound good, but then in between that is like the, you know, the meat of the story is just doesn't.
Mm. Yeah. Oh, hey, Needle. You're catching us at the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're a little bit late.
A lot of manga have that massive quality increase in the art later on, yeah.
Well, there's definitely art changes in a lot of manga. Sometimes that has to do with just the mangaka polishing up their style so that they can draw a character faster or easier. And then other times it's because of like other assistants, like, you know, pushing the art style in a certain direction.
I think it's something like 80% of women, or 80% of readers are women or something.
It's all pornographic romantasy slop.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that, because there was also a statistic that was like, the majority of gamers are middle-aged women, and it
oh yeah, and then it turns out it was all phone games.
Well, that wasn't even like a hidden thing in the study that they did. It was just, they were just counting like Farmville and like really addictive phone games as like as games, right? And it's like, so it just, the study is more revealing that like women are, like middle-aged women are more easily addicted to things than like than middle-aged men.
My mom has also fallen into that hole, gotten out of that hole, but you know, it's one of those things. For whatever reason, moms are really vulnerable to those addictive phone games.
Yeah. Adam, I'm on a midlife crisis. Should I create an OnlyFans?
No.
I'll say no. Am I rating? I prefer Omniscient third. Yeah.
Right.
Douglas Adams or Tolkien at war. You can zoom in at any time, like Frank Herbert's Dune.
I guess we should get to wrapping up the stream. I'm starting to get a little tired myself.
Yeah, well, anyway. Working on stuff, and hopefully you guys will see that stuff soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll have some more announcements to share with you guys.
Yeah. Anyway, good night, guys. Thanks for hanging out. It's been a pleasure. And if you want to hang out, Nito, there's the Discord.
Yeah, Adam will be on the Discord.
Yes.
He'll be posting dank memes.
I'll be posting dank memes. No, we're not.
No, we're not having a baby.
The plan is to have enough for an adventuring party, but yeah, after party on the Discord. Woo!
Woo! All right, good night, everybody.
BYOM. Bring your own